Sophisticated software. Advanced hardware. Always ready.
Hi and welcome to this issue of Defence Watch. First, we follow Mano as he trails an active infantry unit on a mission to take out simulated enemy positions on Pulau Tekong. We see the action unfold as they face operationally ready NS men determined to defend their stronghold.
The waters reflect another end of a weekday. While most of you are going home to your families, the day is just beginning for these guys. These soldiers from the 3rd Battalion of the Singapore Infantry Regiment, or 3SIR, are preparing for a mission. While the commanders make detailed plans, the men take a quick bite and rest before the big task. And at the office, I was preparing for a mission of my own. Armed with my video camera and equipment, I was going to find out exactly what these guys were up to at Tuas Naval Base.
Soldiers are prepared to move off anytime. Then they'll be familiarized with what to do, what not to do, and how it's going to be done. So that when the time comes and there's a need arise for us to do this kind of operations, they'll be operational ready.
It's good for us to prepare for what outcome later in the peacetime. So we train in the peacetime. Yeah.
These soldiers' objective is to take out a simulated enemy stronghold in a remote part of Pulau Tekong. To do this, they have to travel south of Singapore by the Navy's fast craft in the dead of night. With their camouflaged face paints, weapons and battle gear, the men are ready. I tagged along for the ride, and it was an unforgettable one. After more than 3 hours and 60 kilometers at sea, I was wet, cold and felt nauseous. Deprived of sleep and rest, exhaustion started to set in. And what was to come was even more daunting. To reach the objective, the soldiers were going to bash through 8 kilometers of thick vegetation. After an hour's sleep, I went in search of our enemies, operationally ready national servicemen from the 755 Battalion of the Singapore Infantry Regiment. As I found out, these guys were no pushovers.
We've been waiting very long. We'll do our best to finish off 3SIR. Yeah.
The battle began with a bang, and I got into the thick of the action. While the men from 3SIR attacked aggressively, the NS men warded off the attack furiously. They were not about to go down without a good fight. So much so that tensions rose among the ranks of 3SIR. Well, I didn't stick around long enough to find out who won. But what I do know is that the men from both forces fought hard, and they were mission ready.
hand movement is an important military skill that soldiers going through basic military training have to pick up. Let's see how two companies fare as they square off against each other in a paintball match.
Fire and move looks easy to do. I play all the time on LFD2. Carry rifle and LBV. Suddenly I run like CC. Ayo, 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 ayo.
Go! Go! Straight ahead! Straight ahead! 20 meters! Chee! Enemy behind Chee! Enemy behind Chee! Regular! Regular! Fire! Fire!
I find it very fun because like you get to shoot the blanks and all. I think it's so many hours to use.
Fire infantry for me was actually quite interesting. I learned how to move and how to spot the enemy and well, the proper processes to do when contacted.
It's quite tiring because you have to keep standing up and pull and everything. But then I don't really care about the fatigue because I find this drill quite fun.
Yes, I find it quite tiring actually because from a bit of fatigue yesterday, so it makes everything a jet much harder. But overall, it was quite bearable. Enemy overrun! Enemy overrun! Go, eyes! Go, eyes!
Actually, it's not really very difficult because as long as you keep a lookout on the people beside you, so you can move on easily.
I would say it's quite alright to coordinate, but sometimes over the loud fires of the blanks and the thick bushes, it's not really very easy to see the person on your left and your right, and your IC. On! Group! Group!
It's basically a drill to teach them how to react to enemy fire and also to assault the enemy position, to coordinate their firing so that one man moves right, the other will be covering fire for him, so that when he moves, the enemy will be forced to take cover.
Okay! Group! Back to check! My 6 o'clock! Follow me! Follow you!
CMS is basically using a paintball pellet in the M16 gun. Okay, the M16 gun is modified to be able to deliver the paintball pellet rounds. Okay? So what this is done is for you all to have an effective and realistic portrayal of fire movement.
It's an inter-company paintball fight with Ninja. I'm quite looking forward to it. It's time to put into practice all our training and I believe we can do it.
I'm very excited. Paintball is a very exciting game, so I'm all out for it. Recruit Tiago is our detail IC. Yeah, I'm actually confident in him. He's very good with drills, so he'll lead us well to win this battle.
Don't fire off because it's completely effective.
Our selected IC was Recruit Tiago and I have a lot of faith in him. He's a leader.
We'll own Ninja, we'll own them flat.
Stop! Team!
Team!
Chee!
Chee!
50!
50!
Chee! Enemy behind Chee!
Enemy behind Chee!
Regular! Fire!
Fire!
I see! Advance! Down! Man! Advance!
On!
I say! Advance! Man! Advance! Break!
won. So
I'm very proud of them. We actually go force on force with another company, and I'm proud to say that my platoon did absolutely well. We've won 5 out of 6 games.
I think it was quite impressive that we moved quite fast, and we moved really fast that we were actually quite stunned when we got to the flag. It's quite funny that Ninja was like, I think 4 bounds away.
Otago did great. He pushed the team and he led the team very well, and we managed to win the game.
I think our SC did very well. He managed to get us all there and get us back safely, and none of us got hit. So yeah, that's an accomplishment, and I think he did very well.
That was episode 8 of Every Singaporean Son, a special series on the journey of discovery of 15 young men as they go through basic military training. For more episodes, check out Cyber Pioneer TV. Now, let's have a quick look at what has happened recently. The RSN and navies from Australia, Japan, the Republic of Korea and the United States conducted the 5th Submarine Escape and Rescue Exercise, codenamed Exercise Pacific Reach, from 17th to 25th August. It consisted of a shore phase conducted at the Changi Command and Control Center and a sea phase held in the South China Sea. The RSN participated in the exercise with a landing ship tank, RSS Endeavour, a submarine, RSS Chieftain, a submarine rescue support vessel, MV Swift Rescue, and a submersible rescue vehicle, Deep Search and Rescue 6, or DSA 6. Exercise Pacific Reach aims to develop regional SMER capabilities and strengthen interoperability in submarine rescue operations among participating navies. Also present at this year's exercise are military observers from 13 countries, namely Canada, China, France, India, Indonesia, Italy, Malaysia, Pakistan, South Africa, Sweden, Thailand, the United Kingdom and Vietnam. 5 service personnel from the Army and Navy were awarded the SAF Overseas Scholarship, or SAFOS, this year. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Defence Chee presented them with their certificates of award and ceremonial swords at a ceremony held at the Istana on 17th August. The scholarship is awarded annually to outstanding personnel who have excelled in their studies and co-curricular activities and performed well in the Officer Cadet course. All 5 will pursue their university education in the United Kingdom or the United States, and upon their return will be assigned to a variety of challenging appointments to groom them for the highest level of leadership positions in the SAF and the Ministry of Defence. 11 scholars were also awarded the SAF Merit Scholarship and the Defence Merit Scholarship this year. Minister for Education and Second Minister for Defence Dr. Ng Hen awarded the SAF Merit Scholarship to 7 recipients and the Defence Merit Scholarship to 4 recipients at a ceremony held at the Temasek Club on 20th August. The SAF Merit Scholars will be groomed for senior command and leadership positions in the SAF, while Defence Merit Scholars will be groomed to assume senior management positions in the Ministry of Defence. Admiral Khamthorn Pumhiran, Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Thai Navy, was conferred the Meritorious Servcie Medal Military by Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Defence Chee. The medal was awarded to Admiral Khamthorn in recognition of his significant contributions towards forging closer ties between the Republic of Singapore Navy and the Royal Thai Navy. General Norton Schwartz, Chief of Staff of the United States Air Force, was also conferred the Meritorious Servcie Medal Military by Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Defence Chee.
In the September issue of Pioneer, take to the skies with the RSAF's Transport Group. Learn about the crucial role played by planes such as the KC-135R and the C-130 in extending the range of our forces. And because the picture says 1,000 words, we'll let our special 2-page photo feature tell you the story behind Exercise Pitch Black, a multilateral air exercise. Fancy a job behind bars? The military policemen of the SAF detention barracks tell us what it is like to wear the hats of a disciplinarian, a counsellor and a mentor. In your favourite lifestyle page, we zoom in on F1 Mania. Get up to date with who's hot and who's not as the race comes to town this month. All this and more in the September issue of Pioneer, so get your copy today.
For our next story, Tiong talks to a tank driver from the 48th Battalion Singapore Armoured Regiment and finds out how challenging it is to get behind the steering wheel of the Leopard 2A4 main battle tank.
I'm on my way to visit a young man who's not licensed to drive on Singapore roads. But while he can't legally drive a car, he gets to drive something else. Meet 20-year-old Hean-Gen from the 48th Battalion Singapore Armoured Regiment. And this is what he drives, the Leopard 2A4 main battle tank.
Though they are young, servicemen like Hean-Gen are no less competent when it comes to driving this big cat. In fact, they take to the task with a huge sense of pride and confidence.
Being able to maneuver such a big thing is like a sense of achievement. When you see other people drive car, they can choose what they want to drive, but this one is like they choose you to drive the tank instead. So you see it as a privilege instead.
This metal monster packs a fully stabilized 120mm smoothbore gun that maintains accuracy even while on the move. It's also powered by a turbocharged V12 diesel engine that churns out 1,500 horsepower. With this power, it lugs a 55-ton frame, about the weight of 5 public buses, at flat road speeds of more than 70 km per hour and 60 km per hour on cross-country terrain.
When you're inside the tank, it feels like the tank is very powerful. Yeah.
So you're a speed demon?
Something like that.
In this classroom driver station, I found out how easy it is to drive the Leopard. In fact, the controls are built like a car's. This includes an extendable steering wheel, accelerator and brake, and an automatic gearbox with forward and reverse settings. It also comes with left and right turn indicator lights and a very audible horn. Even though the Leopard drives easily, the driver has to go through rigorous training and testing to build his skill and confidence in maneuvering the tank and getting it out of tight corners. These obstacles here are just a few of the 24 that he needs to learn to overcome.
When you first go in, it's quite scary because it's the first time you are maneuvering such a big tank. You have to go through a lot of practice. You must always be ready to learn. Don't be too complacent.
Cross-training allows the four-man crew to take over each other's role during emergencies. It also helps them understand what each of them needs to do to meet mission objectives.
We will learn about the turret, and the gunner and loader will learn about driving so that in case any of us is injured, we can still operate the tank. Crew members have complete trust in each other to get a job done in time. Having complete trust in them can make sure that we bring out the full capabilities of the Leopard tank.
Standing next to the Leopard, I can see why it takes a lot to handle such a huge responsibility. But having seen and heard how young men like Hean-Gen are prepared for their role, I'm sure they'll be able to stand up to the task of providing security for Singapore with these big cats.
That's the end of this issue of Defence Watch. If you'd like your unit featured on our program or something special to share with our audience, drop us a mail at defencewatch@starnet.gov.sg. For more videos, head to youtube.com/cyberpioneertv and to mindev.gov.sg for the latest news. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next month.
你的音乐，你的电台，883+FM。